Can you believe that it's 2015? This is a brand new year. It's like a blank canvas, it's unjaded, and it's totally fresh for you to succeed. So I've been thinking a lot this new year, what makes people succeed? And I've thought a lot about different people who have been successful just in the last year or in the prior years. And I came up with 3 things. Of course, there's many keys to success, but I came up with 3 things that I kept seeing over and over and over again from people that are successful. And I want to give you a hint. It has nothing to do with what camera you have, what lens you put on that camera, or what editing software you use. It's all about you. I'm Janie Larson with the Snap Society. Thank you so much for joining us. So I want to talk to you about the 3 keys to success in 2015. I once heard an interview with Steve Jobs, and somebody asked him what makes people successful. And if he had to say one thing, he said passion. He says loving what you do and having that passion, because that passion is going to drive you to continue to do something even when it gets hard. Even when nobody else would continue to do it, you do it because you have that passion. If you're watching this, I'm guessing you're really passionate about what you're doing. And so I want to encourage you in that, and know that passion is something that just happens within you. Nobody can make you passionate. It's just something that's there. You know, a lot of us have this passion that has welled up in our bellies, and we just have to get it out, and we get it out through photography. Passion kind of goes hand in hand too with determination. The more passionate we are, the more determined we are to see things through. Determination is so awesome because it sort of shuts down all the reasons why you can't. It says, no matter what the excuse is, no matter how hard something is, I'm gonna figure out a way to do it. When I first started a business, it was hard. I had to figure out so many things. I had to figure out lighting, composition, my camera, not to mention the business end of things. But I was so passionate and so determined that if a roadblock came in my way and it was hard to push down, I'd take a step back, I'd take a breath, and then I'd run even faster through that roadblock until I knocked it down. That's how determined I was. That's the sort of determination that passion gives you. Now here's the thing. While passion isn't something that anybody can give you, I feel like determination is a mindset. And there are times when maybe we feel a little less passionate or we're not quite as determined, and I believe that there are things that you can do to get that back. For one, I think that we lose our passion a little bit when we get burnt out. So if you feel right now like you're just not as passionate about photography like you used to be, don't fret. Maybe you just need to take a little break, take a rest from it. Some people, they really truly just need to put down the camera and not think about it for a little bit. Another thing to help us with our determination is a pep talk. Sometimes we need a pep talk from a friend, a fellow photographer, a family member, or even investing in a mentoring or coaching session will help light that fire again in us. You know, sometimes for me, it's something inspiring that brings that passion back. Maybe it's an inspirational story of hearing somebody who was at the bottom and rose to the top, or an inspirational movie. But either way, I want to encourage you, if you feel like your passion is dimming, don't give up. Know that it is probably still there. You just need to take a rest, maybe have a pep talk, and get inspired again. The second key to success, I believe, is commitment. So passion is something that comes within us, and we're so excited and we're gung-ho, we're gonna get it done. And that's all fine and good, but what happens when that passion begins to dwindle? You need to have that commitment. Passion may be a feeling, but commitment, that's something that you do. Commitment says, even though I don't feel like doing this, I'm going to do it because this is what I know I need to do. So that's why it's so great that when you are feeling energized and passionate about something, to create those goals. So maybe when that passion begins to dwindle away a little bit, you have that commitment and you can follow through with those goals that you set forth in front of you. I have really seen how commitment really sets apart the good from the great people. You know, with the people who are just good in their business or only go so far in their business, it's like when they don't feel it anymore, they're done. But with somebody who is committed, they follow through even when they don't feel like following through. That's commitment. The third key to success is community. It's so important in this industry, and really any industry, to have community. When I first started out, I didn't have a lot of community. I had a few girlfriends that were starting alongside me, but they moved away, and it was a real bummer. I didn't have any virtual community at that time, but what I had was a great support system at home. My husband totally encouraged me. He was my biggest fan. He lifted me up when I felt like I just didn't know what I was doing, or I would get really frustrated. He was always there. And as time went by, I got more community. One of the things that I did is I started a local local group. And this is something that you can do. If you don't have a local photographer group in your community, start one. Make one up. Invite people to come to it and meet up once a month. The other easy and convenient way to have community is virtually. We are so lucky in this day and age that we can have community like this. So I've created a Facebook group along with my friends Anna Bartel and Katie Myrick, and it's called the Inspiration Cafe. This is a community that I definitely wish I had 6 years ago when I was starting out. So I want to invite you right now. If you're not part of a community, or even if you are and you want to join our community, this is your invitation to join the Inspiration Cafe. I'll have a link at the bottom, and I want you to introduce yourself. Tell us who you are. This is a great opportunity to experience this sort of community. Even if you don't have it around you, you can have it virtually. Okay, so of course there are probably a million other keys to success that we could have talked about, but again, I was thinking about particular people who I've seen succeed through the years and the 3 common things within those people. And again, that's passion/determination, commitment, and community. Okay, now it's your turn. I really want you to comment below and tell me what 3 keys to success that we just talked about really resonate with you. Thanks again for joining me here at the Snap Society, where everything clicks.